Thanks for joining me, Gypsy, again on Broken Dolly TV. We're doing a part 2, so to speak, to my last video where I showed you guys my TEMU Doll Clothing haul. After my first experience ordering from the website, we tried all these outfits on these girls to see if they were worth the price. Everything was under $5. If you missed that video, make sure you check it out. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at some other clothing pieces that I purchased at the same time with these that I didn't have time to show you guys in that video. We're going to try on some clothes on some of these girls along with a few of my male dolls who I also purchased some clothes for, and you guys can be the judge of whether or not you think it's worth it to purchase doll clothes from TEMU. So let's take a look at these outfits for the boys first. I have Raymond here, who is an originally Texas A&M cheerleader Ken, and he's not on his original body. Guys, I finally found a body donor match with articulation for this guy. It's not by Barbie, it's an Integrity Toys body. It's like the closest match I've ever been able to get for this doll's skin tone. So those bodies are a little more expensive than Barbie bodies, obviously. They're $40 for the males, but considering it's an IT body, that's really not a lot. But I just wanted to test the color out to see if it blended well, and it really does. So anyway, he's wearing this hood that came in the outfit along with some pants. This outfit, it cost $5.45-ish cents. I'm saying ish because I noticed that with the TEMU listings, the prices fluctuate depending on what day you're looking at the listings. It's usually in the cent where the fluctuations happen, and the other outfit that I got like this was the same exact outfit but slightly different pants, $5.49. So it's like, well, I don't know what the difference is. Somewhere in the $5 to $6 range basically is what you can probably expect to pay for this. It came with these shoes, came with these sweatpants, joggers, whatever you like to call them. They don't have any closure. You just slip it on over the doll's body. There's elastic band at the waist. For the top, it does have a closure in the back, which is Velcro, and the hood does open slightly in the back as well. Because IT dolls can have removable wrists and legs, it was a breeze getting this onto the doll. Might have taken me a little bit more time if I had tried to do this with a doll whose limbs cannot be removed, but that's a plus with the IT doll bodies, of course. There's enough spacing in the hood for your dolls that have bigger hair or bigger heads to fit with the hood up. Only thing I don't like about this set is that you see here the stitching here looks a little bit messy. I wish they would have, tucked that in a little bit better so that it's not as visible, but it may be something that I can fix by ironing the shirt or doing some kind of alteration to it to camouflage that. I just noticed little details like this. It may not be a big deal for anyone else, but I'm just pointing it out because that's what I'm observing. Other than that, I think this is a very well constructed hood. This IT doll's body is slightly taller than a regular Ken. Even with his taller height, he's still able to wear the pants without them looking like high waters on him. Another thing I'm not really fond of with the set too is the shoe choice. They gave us these look like dress shoes, and I don't know why anybody would wear dress shoes with an outfit like this. Clearly the shoes are just a random addition to the to the outfit. I don't think they really put any thought into how it was supposed to go with the outfit. But let me show you what I'd prefer to put on him with this. Doesn't this look a whole lot better? I just threw on some high top Air Force One style sneakers on him, and it just flows with the outfit so much more naturally, I think, than the dress shoes. I don't really have to explain this. Anybody with eyes knows you don't wear dress shoes with sweat clothes, like what? But anyway, I just wanted to see how he would fit this outfit on this body, and I'm glad that he can, because this is literally something that my actual husband, who this doll's character is shaped after, would wear in real life. So now we have Duro here, who also happens to be named after my husband, Adonis Duro. Just a coincidence, I swear. Who also coincidentally has the same head sculpt as Raymond, which is the Basics Ken head sculpt, and also coincidentally, the Basics Ken was introduced with the Barbie Basics original line of dolls. That's where we know this face from, guys. I didn't anticipate having so many Kens with this sculpt when I got V, because I have two of this doll, but I didn't think I would ever see this face sculpt used again on like a regular, a doll that's not like super high-end collectible. But the Barbie Looks Ken, him, number 25, actually was made with this sculpt, so we were able to add this guy to our collection, and he already comes with a made to move body, but his body is a broad style body, so it's a little bit wider than the original made to move Ken dolls. And man, when I was dressing him, I like finally got a good look at the body sculpt for this guy. I was shocked at how thick his legs are. His thighs are huge. Never really paid attention before, but I just wanted to see if this broad Ken could wear these clothes as well, and the answer is a resounding yes. He can fit into the hoodie just fine, and because he's got made to move joints, of course, it makes it so much easier to dress the doll. And his legs, even though they are gymongous, this is all muscle right here, bruh. These giant legs can fit into these pants, and I was able to close the Velcro around his waist. However, if you want to seat him in these pants, you're gonna have to undo that Velcro in the back because his hips don't want to move very far in these jeans. They're kind of tight, but other than that, it fits just fine. Again, these stupid shoes the outfit comes with, but with this outfit, because he's wearing jeans, he can kind of get away with these dressy looking shoes a little bit more than with the other one that came with sweatpants. And we do have working pockets that the dolls can put their hands into. Also, broad Kens, they have a closed fist kind of a hand sculpt. Don't ask me why. Mattel, why do they do what they do? We don't know. We don't know what's going on over there, guys. They're struggling. I guess it's so he can lift weights or something. Because his fingers are curled over a little bit more, it is easier to get clothes on and off of him without them snagging on his fingers. So I guess it's a plus. At least the fist is not completely closed like with those Superman bodies. The hands were awful, but I think it fits him very well. So before we move on to the girls to take a look at what I got for them, just tell me in the comment section if you think $5 and some change is a good deal for an outfit like this. A big oversized hoodie that can fit multiple body types on your male dolls. Obviously, because it can fit Integrity Toys and broad Ken, surely it's gonna fit any standard size Ken body, including a made to move Ken. And the same with the pants. One has a Velcro closure in the back that can fit around this broad Ken's waist tightly, so these should be able to fit properly on a regular made to move Ken or an articulated standard body, along with these joggers that just have elastic band around the waist that can stretch over the hips of the dolls. It's such a challenge for me to find clothes that properly fit onto my Ken dolls that have different body types, especially if I'm looking for Mattel brand clothes. The theme of this haul for me were neutral color tones, because I am trying to swap out all of my doll clothing from bright colorful prints to basic looking clothing that looks like everyday wear, and I think I was able to pull that off with this selection. And these outfits do come in different colors as well. So we have Miss Claudette here with the long hair head attached to the body. I showed you guys I have two versions of this head that I've been swapping onto the same body. She's wearing a plain black hoodie that I purchased for only $1.25. You heard me right. $1.25, straight up Dollar Tree prices. The hood itself does not have an opening in it in the back, so you do have to slide this over the doll's head to get it on. And because she has a removable head, it makes it so much easier to get this piece onto the doll. But even if you didn't remove the head, you should still be able to slide it on. It's just a lot easier when the head is detached. If you want to learn how to make your own modified doll neck pegs so that you can make detachable bodies, go ahead and watch my tutorial that I shared with you guys on how to do this. I am slowly converting all of my Barbie dolls neck pegs so that I can remove their heads much easier, just for this purpose alone, to be able to dress them in clothes that I normally stay away from because it's such a hassle to put the clothes on. It's really changing how I'm enjoying my dolls. So if you want to learn how to do that, definitely watch my tutorial. It's super easy. But this is how it's fitting on this tall body here, and we have plenty of room down here. See, like, it's not really short on her. It's stretchy, so you can probably fit this on many other kinds of body types as well. I'm going to show you another body type that I tried this out on. I'm wondering if this could fit okay on a male doll too, because a tall doll is about the same height as a regular Ken body. If it fits like this on her, where it comes down past her waistline, I'm thinking maybe for a Ken it might do the same thing. We're gonna try this on a Ken doll too, just to see if we can make this hoodie unisex. It's definitely smaller than the ones for those guys back there. Those are gonna fit super oversized on a regular Barbie, but we're gonna just try it out and see. You never know. I like being able to get different looks with the same pieces. Now here we have Miss Heidi on her curvy body that's wearing a gray version of this exact same hood. These hoods come in multiple colors, not just neutrals. I think they even have like blues and reds and yellows and bright colors like that, but I just wanted to get these neutral colors so that they will match everything and not be distracting. So she's wearing her hood up, so you can see that there is no opening back here and there are no closures in the back of the hood either. The material that this is made of is like a jersey kind of material, but it is very stretchy and it's thin, which I really like because I feel like the thinness makes it possible for me to layer this with other things like a vest or another coat or jacket on top. Hopefully that is the case, but we'll have to see in a little bit when I try some other things on with this. Even with all this hair on her head, the hood is just fine. It's not struggling to stay on her head at all. There's plenty of space here. On her curvy body, you see it doesn't look tight. It still looks like it's a little bit loose without looking too big. So this is good. All this is the top of her pants, and most of that is being covered up by the top. I'm pointing this out because one of my hugest pet peeves when it comes to Barbie doll clothing is, for whatever reason, Barbie hates to use fabric, so they make all of their tops so short that you can always see the belly buttons of the dolls poking through. Can we not add another half an inch of fabric to the bottom so that we can cover up the bellies of the dolls? Not that I have a problem with belly buttons showing, but I don't want all of my doll clothes to look like that. I feel like people who wear their clothes with their bellies showing, it's like a certain type of person that wears their clothes that way, and if it doesn't fit your personality, you're not gonna just walk around with crop tops and bellies hanging out. Like, it's just not, you know what I'm saying? It's just not a common thing that you see, and I'm trying to reflect reality in my doll collection. So for me, that's like one of the things that I hate the most about Barbie doll clothing, and I don't have to deal with that with these clothes. So I love that about these. I would absolutely get more of these in not only different colors, but more of the same colors. Like, I don't mind having duplicates of something like this that I can switch around on my dolls and just, you know, add different accessories to really like change it up. So she's just wearing the same pants that she had on in the previous video where I shot her in the other TEMU clothing. So these pants are also from TEMU, and the same with her. She's also wearing pants that came on an outfit that I got from TEMU. So if you want to check out how those clothes fit these dolls, go ahead and watch that video too. I did remove her hands when I put the hood on just to make it so much faster to get the clothes on and off. But with Claudette, I didn't remove her hands, and it didn't take me a super long time to put the sleeves over the hands because the way that the sleeves are finished on the inside is very smooth. So we've got a few combos going on here. I tried the boys' outfits on both of these girls. So here are my findings with the petite doll. Obviously, everything is super oversized on her, okay? But it does fit, and if you're going for that real laid-back hip-hop type of look, you can totally get away with it with these clothes on your female dolls, especially the petites. I'm very eager to try these pants on my Aaliyah Barbie doll because her whole aesthetic for me is like 90s hip-hop era type clothing, which I don't have a whole lot of in my choice of doll clothes. So I'm constantly looking for things like that I can put onto Aaliyah, and I think the sweatpants will really do the trick. With like a tube top and a baggy shirt over it, I can totally see Aaliyah in something like that. Now for the sweater, I mean, we got a lot of length here when it comes to the sleeves and the bottom of the shirt. It's very big on this curvy doll's body. As you can see, she looks a little like a little kid playing dress up in their mommy and daddy's clothes. I'm not sure if this is a good look for her specifically. Maybe not this doll. If I have another doll that looks more like she would be wearing big baggy clothes on a hip hop style look, or like a very tomboyish look, I would definitely go with these clothing pieces for even a female doll. But now let's take a look at the same outfit over on our curvy body type. So here is Heidi again wearing the sweatshirt and pants from one of the boys. The pants fit her very nice, not gonna lie. Like, one of the great things about curvy dolls is that when you can't find pants for them, you can always resort to the Ken doll's pants. You know Mattel likes to put tight ass pants on Ken, right? So those pants on a curvy doll's body usually works out pretty good. You can't really tell that it's supposed to be cut for a masculine body shape. We've got her in the same oversized hoodie again. On this curvy body, it doesn't look as big, but the sleeves are very long when I have her hands out and loose. So this is something that, you know, you're gonna have to play around with depending on what kind of kind of look you want to give the doll. But as far as the rest of it is concerned, I don't mind it at all. I don't think she looks bad with the big oversized hood. And this hood does have an opening in the back. So if you have a doll with long hair, you can pull the hair through the back to camouflage all the bulk if you don't like the way that that looks from the front. And here she is with the hood down. So this is basically the look on this curvy body. Despite the pants being quite long, you can still see her shoes underneath, so I like that. The pants really have like a wide leg feel to it on her. I really would use these pants a lot for a female doll for sure, especially the curvies, because they're so hard to find pants for. So we've got Raymond here dressed in the hoodie that we had for the girls initially. I basically dressed him like how my husband would really actually dress in real life, where he likes to layer his hoods with a blazer or a jacket on top. He's got on some pants that I found somewhere in my doll clothing stash. So the hood is underneath. Let's just see how long it is on him though. How far down does this hood come? The top of his jeans are here. Shirt comes down just over the top of it. If he lifts his arms up into the air, it will probably lift and you might be able to see his stomach. It's not a bad fit though. I'm impressed. I mean, this is like a huge plus for me, being able to dress him the way my husband would really dress, because Raymond's character is supposed to be shaped after Adonis's real personality. It's even better being able to dress him like Adonis would in real life. It's always a struggle trying to figure out what to put on Raymond when we were filming episodes with him in it, because we really wanted him to reflect Adonis's real personality, but there's only but so much you can choose from when it comes to Ken style fashions made by Mattel. It was a challenge. And because the hood that the girls came with is so thin, you can layer it underneath another top if the sleeves obviously are wide enough. So this is like pretty cool, I think. Very pleasantly surprised. Now we've got Atlas here, my handsome Grail Ken. This is originally Japan Ken, and he's also wearing one of the hoods that I bought for the girls. There's 3 layers going on here, guys. He's got on a tank top that came with the Barbie Looks dolls, and we know those tank tops were very long, right? The hood underneath, so I wanted you to see the difference in the length, so that's why I layered them like that. The top of his pants go all the way up here, so we've got quite a bit of length here. This jacket he's wearing is from a Fresh Squad male doll, which is very like loose and baggy, and I thought it would be nice to try to layer this with what he's got on. With 2 layers underneath, this jacket fits on top just fine, with lots of hair underneath. You can't tell, but this guy has a full head of hair and it's very long, goes down his back. So all his hair is hiding inside, can't tell, doesn't look bulky, and the hood fits right over his beanie as well, which is quite bulky. So I'm very impressed that I can get this look with this hoodie piece, and he's just wearing regular jeans for Ken dolls that I just found in my stash. I'm like so impressed by these hoods, you guys, and the outfit sets that I got for the boys. These are definitely pieces I would absolutely add multiples of into my collection. And just a little bonus, I wanted to try on some of the other TEMU clothes that I showed you guys in my last haul video. These are the pants that I put onto the curvy doll initially, and they fit on her just fine. Look how far they come down, even though her legs are really long, so that's a plus. The little metal piece that I had as a headband, I put around her waist as a little chain belt. This shirt came with a different set that had shorts with it that we put on the petite doll, but it fits on her just fine as well. She's got the pearl necklace that I had to pop her head off in order to put on. Being able to pop these dolls' heads off is so convenient, you guys. Trying to dress them in complex clothing just saves so much time and effort. And in her hair, I just put a little earring to make it look like she's got a little flower in her hair. That's the overall look that I gave her, and I did switch her earrings out with another doll's. I think she looks really cute. This is why I love the neutrals and the basic color schemes that I'm experimenting with in my doll collection. It's so much easier to dress the dolls and really have them looking like real people. If you're still looking to add these Barbie Basics dolls to your collection, make sure you check out the product links that I have linked in the description box so that you can go and purchase your own. And everyone who uses those links are indirectly supporting my channel, because I do get a very tiny commission off of those sales if you guys follow the links over there to purchase your dollies. So I thank you guys who have already been using the links. I really appreciate it. And that's pretty much all we are going to do with these dolls here today. Stay tuned, because in an upcoming video, I'm going to be showing you guys how the original Barbie Basics dresses and outfits look on some of the other dolls in my collection in various skin tones and body types, so we can kind of get an idea of how we can use those pieces to restyle dolls we already have in our collections. I probably am going to mix and match some of those styles with these pieces that I showed you guys from the TEMU haul, because I'm really interested to see how I can break up these looks and mix match them, sort of in the same manner I did with Miss Claudette here, where we mix matched some of those TEMU pieces. But I also want to see how these can pair with the Barbie Basics original clothes too. So we're gonna try that out in an upcoming video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm Gypsy, you're not. You're watching Broken Dolly TV. Join the Pretty People Club by hitting the subscribe button and doing all of the YouTubey things, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, have a dolly day.